Throughout history, the battery has been one of the most important man-made innovations. Without it, modern conveniences such as computers, automobiles, and communication gadgets may not have been conceivable. Battery story extends to as early as 2,000 years back, when the first battery is thought to be used by the Parthians. In 1936, a bunch of these batteries were discovered in Kajut Rabu, a town near Baghdad, where it later became known as Baghdad Battery. In 1780s, Luigi Galvani made the first efforts to developing the battery while noticing a frog's leg hooked to a brass hook, jerking when touched by an iron blade during its dissection. He theorized that the electric current was produced by the frog's leg due to animal electricity. Later, and by the inspiration of this interpretation, galvanic cell was developed. Alessandro Volta, on the other hand, felt that the electric current is not produced by animals, rather it's created by two different metals and a wet conductor. To prove this, Volta confirmed his hypothesis with an experiment published in 1791. Then he worked on inventing a battery based on the aforementioned experiment, producing what is known as voltaic pile in 1800. Volta's battery consisted of alternating pairs of copper and zinc discs, separated by saltwater-soaked cardboard or felt spacers. Electric power was received when he linked the top and bottom connectors. After this invention, Volta became the father of the battery. Through voltaic pile was the world's first battery. It could not produce electricity for an extended period of time, and its lifetime was limited to an hour at most. In addition, short circuits caused by electrolyte leakage and high internal resistance caused by hydrogen bubbles were big concerns of this battery. To overcome these weaknesses, Daniell cell was created by John Frederick Daniell in 1820, eliminating the hydrogen bubbles and preventing conductor corrosion. Also, this battery has a voltage of 1.1 volts. Later, more developments were made on Daniell cell, aiming to prevent the electrolyte from mixing and increasing its volts. These developments were represented by Bird cell, porous pot cell, Grove cell, Poggendorf cell, and Dunn cell. All prior batteries were primary cells, which meant that they were irreversibly depleted once all their chemical interactions were completed. The challenge was solved in 1859 by Gaston Plante as he developed the first rechargeable lead-acid battery, offering energy for a longer time through recharging it when discharged. Georges Leconte improved this battery by replacing the liquid electrolyte with a pastier electrolyte in form of carbon zinc, resulting in the first dry cell in 1866. Later in 1886, Carl Gassner improved its endurance. In 1899, Waldemar Junger invented the first nickel-cadmium rechargeable battery. ZINC-CARBON batteries were the most common source of energy until the late 1950s. But due to their short lifespan and fast exhaustion, Louis Uri created alkaline batteries in 1955. Nickel metal hydride batteries first entered the market in 1989. The first lithium batteries became commercially available in the late 1990s, and the lithium-ion battery was first commercialized by Sony in 1991. Batteries development is continuing without stopping, providing new solutions and more flexibility. That was the brief takeaway about batteries development. We hope that you enjoyed it. More stories will be covered, so ensure that you're subscribed and click the bell icon. Please help us by liking, commenting, and sharing. This encourages us to deliver more. Wait for the next video on the Electricity and Magnetism channel, and we'll see you in the next one.